Jerry, Dan Hayfield, you've added to the ranks. Somebody you've been following for a while, I understand.
Yeah, I think Dan's probably the one I've done the most work on since, well, actually, this was ongoing from the end of last season. So I went out and I watched him live. Andy came to me one time. I've then sent John down before people knew John was working for me. John's watched him a couple of times as well. Obviously, spoken to people down there, i.e. Andy Watkins. Alex Fletcher knows him very well. So we've done our work on Dan. He's a fantastic acquisition to the football club. Obviously started in a very good academy with Exeter City. Then went across and done a scholarship over in Canada and stayed there for a while and come back to Tiverton. What he'll bring is a wonderful attitude. In fact, I liken him to Alex. Very similar characters, great attitude towards the game. Really fit, loves the professional side of the game. So when I was talking to him about what we provide in resource like GPS and the huddle video analysis tools, he loves all that. He thrives on that. So yeah, he's someone I'm really looking forward to working with.
Brings goals as well, 16 last season from midfield, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and that's something I looked at as well, because I spoke to you about in previous interviews around Tom. We're looking at numbers from these players this year. What do they contribute? And a midfielder's asking we're asking to win their duels first and foremost in there, but the other side of it, the attacking side, is can they contribute by creating, but also can they contribute by goals? We were fortunate enough last year that we had two players that almost hit 20 goals, both of them. So what we're looking for is a contributions from other areas of the pitch. Dan's a lovely clean striker of the ball. You see on his footage, he scores some set plays. He scored a wonderful goal against Hayfield last year for Tiverton, real wonder strike. And yeah, he's a player that's got everything really. He's fit, he gets up and down, likes to tackle and compete. He's just an all-round midfielder. When people talk about, is he a deep liar, is he a number 8, is he a number 10? Well, he's a midfielder, and back in the day, a midfielder was able to do all those bits, all those attributes in the game. So, and that's what he brings. He's a very good age, hungry, really keen to impress at this level. Only come back into the country 2 days ago. Me and him have been really patient in it. At one point there was maybe a deal with a pro club in Canada. Didn't quite come to fruition, and yeah, really delighted that he's over the line and we've got him at Bath City Football Club.
You're not just signing these as footballers either, as people as well. And I think we came across very well in the interview beforehand, and clearly you get on well too.
Yeah, I think it's important that you guys get to meet him like that. And it, again, Paul's here and some other people around the club. And first thing I say is, how do you feel about them? What do you think about them? And we've checked them out as characters, as I said, to speak to someone like Andy Watkins, who again was a great person, a good character and a good judge of characters as well. And likewise with Alex, to really, I spoke with Andy Watkins, his dad actually, when I was down at Tiverton as well, watching the game. So yeah, these people I trust, and like I say, you've only got to meet him and find out what a wonderful human being he is. He's well educated. He's a coach as well. I'm signing a lot of coaches, so that's great. They've got an understanding to the game. They understand about the technical side of the game, and they start to learn about the tactical side once they open up and go into the UEFA B stuff and A license, which is great. I encourage that, and yeah, as I said, he's one that's going to be a favourite here again. There is a pattern forming that these lads are all great characters, but like I said, it's important now. We've got to try and gel them all together. It won't happen overnight, but that's what pre-season's for.
Going to be a new face for a lot of the players here, but he'll be part of the Devon Car School, which is always going to be helpful. I'm sure they'll bond during those journeys. Yeah,
we'll probably have to get my minibus because that group's starting to grow a little bit. But no, I mean, listen, look at that. They've been a success, all those lads from down there. It helps, of course it helps, because that journey's not going to be a lonely one from Exeter. It's not too bad. I said to him, come in here as the furthest he'll drive, because he'll be coming to Bristol, get on a coach to go away. And to train, he'll be coming to Bristol anyway, so it's on the M5 corridor. So yeah, he's part of that car school. I mean, they'll have to. I think it's only Cody that's got a 4-seater, so maybe have to change his car. And yeah, it'll be good for the spirit, good for the group that they come up together. And like I say, once we get in the building, for them to then amalgamate and join in with the main group and make sure that that's nice and tight knit.
I understand he's classed as a midfielder. There's an awful lot of competition in that position, isn't there?
There is, yeah. No, I said there'll be competition all over the pitch, Mark. And if we're going to play a 3 in there, for example, it's no good just having 3 players. We are going to pick up suspensions. We are going to pick up injuries. What I don't want to be doing is round pegs and square holes, which we did too much last year. For example, playing Joe Rains at centre back, playing Joe Rains as a centre midfielder, playing Jordan Dyer as a centre midfielder. these guys were just doing a job for me. What we'll have this season, hopefully, is if someone comes out at left back or right back or centre midfield, we'll have someone in that position, expertise in that position to step in. And yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We will need a couple of loans to supplement the squad at the end, just to make it to that 19 we want to get to if we can. But the majority at the moment are all going to be Bath City players, that breeds confidence within our group as a staff. I spoke to a few of I met with Andy today, I met with a few of our staff and spoke to them, and they like that they're committed and they are with Bath City Football Club contracted players. So yeah, at the moment the group's going in the right direction and we're just keep building.